here with Kamau and of the Battle on the Margin Project, and Howard Axel of the Four Freedoms Park. And the Battle on the Margin Project is going to be taking place at Four Freedoms Park in September. So could you tell us a little bit about your project, please?
Yeah, so Battle on the Margins, first and foremost, is a project. It's taking place over time across all 5 boroughs, but the main event happens right here on this island, September 19th, 3 to 6 o'clock at FDR Four Freedoms Park. It's going to be a theatrical production, a series of 10-minute plays, DJ, good times, good conversation.
And the subject of the plays is?
Well, we're looking at the African diaspora's impact on the American Revolutionary era. Often that information is not celebrated or talked about a lot, but the artifacts are all there, the history is available, and so we want to make sure we take some time to tease that out and have some time to discuss it.
Okay. And Howard, what's the relationship with the FDR Four Freedoms Park? Why is it taking place there?
Well, as you know, FDR Four Freedoms Park has been the site of a lot of exploration of freedoms, mostly around who has them and the dissonance of who does not. Roosevelt talked about this in 41 and what happened before and what happened after. And it's been an incredible honor to work with Black Gotham and Kamau on teasing out those stories. And that's what the park is for, really looking at stories that haven't been told. Bill Van and Hoovel spent a lifetime building that park, and it's such an incredible resource to have an actual physical place in New York City where we can explore untold stories. Really important right now.
And it's a gorgeous park. We want to have...
I take no credit for its gorgeousness. That's all Louis Kahn. But I do take credit for finding incredible, brilliant partners who talk about stories that we need to hear more about.
Excellent.
And what will be taking place at the park?
We're going to have a series of 10-minute plays. There's going to be at least one fireside chat. We're going to have a DJ there to set the sound design so everybody can have a chance to move about the space and have some inspiration. But ultimately, we're investigating through art things that often are left in the margins as far as the Black people's role in the Revolutionary War and why it was fought. So often we're told that it's fought solely about independence, but also it's about the future of the Black people that were left here, free or enslaved. What's going to happen with them?
And after those very important words, I will just add, it is free, open to the public. There will be plenty of seating. There will be refreshments, and we promise a really fun time because we know how to get people to the park and have an interesting time exploring our history.
And just today, you're doing a writing workshop.
Yes.
Just talk a little bit about that, please.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of ways that this country is celebrating the 250th. One thing that I think is historically sound is that the Declaration of Independence was penned, 250 years ago, and the impact of the words on that paper have shaped the world in a different way. And so I think that asking people to come back to the page, to pick up their pencils, their pens, and just consider, what does it mean to think about freedom now? What does it mean to think about your independence or your dialogue with your government? To revisit some of the same questions the Founding Fathers had. And doing that in New York City is meaningful because this is a major theater of revolutionary war. So ask folks to revisit history at the scene of the round.
Okay, anything else?
And we're doing it at a place where this is what we do. When we had Ai Weiwei's Camouflage last year, we interrogated freedom, certainly in the context of the current wars that are happening, and we asked every visitor to talk about what they thought about each of the 4 freedoms. Freedom of speech and expression, freedom to worship God in any one way one chooses, freedom from want, and freedom from fear. So this is yet another perfect artist and creative mind coming to the park and sharing their view of freedom. And that's what we do here on Roosevelt Island, which was invented to make the world a better place by our Governor Nelson Rockefeller.
All right, Craig, thank you very much.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.